This film also had the creepiest Santa. And you could,
Oh my god, yes!
I'll pick Andrew Garfield.
Peter 3.
Peter 3. I believe I put that on.
Ooh, that comic book filter.
This green ball.
This green tennis ball is Vecna, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
Hello, cinema peeps.
Hey, cinema peeps.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, as I good lord, my yawns. It's summer.
Yay!
Even though I'm yawning like crazy, you know, the weather's nicer. For once, we actually had a full sunny day. It's a little windy.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lot of like on and off rain for the past week and a bit. So
Yep. Yeah, we had a good dumping of rain yesterday.
yeah, you sent me that. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Apparently there was a tornado like an hour outside of Edmonton too. Like, yeah.
But Jeebus.
Yeah.
Was it a twister?
It was a twister. That's what, because when I looked at the video, it was on Instagram that they shared it, and I'm like, it doesn't look real. Like, and there was a bunch of people in the comments that were saying it didn't look real, and then of course you got the people who were like, like they're getting all like they're just the arguments going on in the comments and stuff. But then the part of me was like, is this a promo for the movie Twister that's coming out this summer? You know?
I mean, that's good marketing,
right?
Yeah, it's scary now how AI is gonna start doing that. So then you're gonna have to be triple careful.
Oh, it's already started. Like we have to be real careful about deep fakes now. Like you're just not gonna know what the hell's real or not.
Well, the one time I knew it was fake was because it was an ad, and it was the guy on the national news. He's like, weed, and I was like, fake as shit. I was like, this is fake.
Yeah.
And I think only like maybe a week, maybe it was even later than that, they finally were like, oh yeah, that's a deep fake. And I was like, okay. I was like, I hope it didn't take people that long to figure it out. But there are some where it's like, ooh, I can see why people would get tricked.
Right? Yep.
Anyways, so off topic. It's summer, it's nice out, and so you know what that means? We're going to the movies. It is the summer blockbuster season.
Hell yeah, it is.
And considering I don't know what's happening anymore in life, we thought we'd take today by scrolling through what the summer blockbusters look like this year.
This should be interesting because, as we have stated in a couple episodes past, we don't really know what's out there right now other than the Wolverine and Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
So this will be interesting to see what things have not been promoted, or just we'll see what if there's anything worth flocking to the theater to, which is a phrase I'm sad to say.
Yeah. As we've kind of already, I think dabbled in the last couple weeks just talking about how expensive everything is, but we'll just take a peek, see what's out there, and see if it, tickles our fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I told Kendra I kind of graze through some of these, and I was like, what is any of these movies?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Some of these I do not recognize.
Right? Like, this one comes out, as of recording, 2 more days. I'm okay.
Yeah, or Am I Okay?
Am I okay? Wow, dyslexia at its finest. So it's a rom-com inspired by a very awkward, honest, sometimes embarrassing true story. Well, I don't know I don't know if I want to watch that. My life's already an embarrassment. That seems too close to home.
Right?
But it seems like it's a dating movie with Dakota Johnson in it.
No hate against her, but I don't know. I've just not been a fan of her movies. I don't know if it's just maybe, to me, she seems a little too dry of an actress.
Yeah.
So it's hard to kind of emotionally connect with her.
That's so weird. What are you talking about?
What?
All the I don't know if you saw all the Madam Web memes and stuff with her in it.
No.
I kind of knew going in. I was like, I don't think this is gonna be a good movie. I want to believe it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And it turns out I was correct. But I would be willing to watch it because there's just, again, so many out of pocket scenes. And again, just like you kind of said, she's very dry in her deliveries.
Yeah.
And I don't think that meshes super well with a superhero movie.
Yeah.
So it's just like, mwah. It also didn't help that she was like, this is like a new take, even better than before kind of stick. And I was like, oh, you are. Like, when people do that in interviews, I'm like, you are just setting yourself up for failure. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but, I mean, maybe a big one. This seems to be, I don't know. I was supposed to say, it's the summer of reboots, but I feel like there's always reboots. And,
let's be honest.
like,
in the last 5 years, it's always been the year of reboots. Yeah.
We're never going to stop. It's will not
the decade
stop.
of reboots.
Right? We got Bad Boys, Ride or Die.
Yep.
I never watched Bad Boys, so...
Yeah, me neither.
Although, I don't know why. Just seeing Martin Lawrence just reminds me of that movie Black Knight. And I always thought that was the funniest fucking movie. So.
Yeah. Is this one of the first movies that Will Smith has been in since the slap incident? Do we know?
No, I don't think so. I think he's been in something. I just can't think.
Okay,
I just can't think of it.
Yeah, I just haven't seen his face recently, so.
He's been hiding it. He's well hidden. He's just been hiding.
Yeah.
So again, I don't know. Reboot, remake, like, I'm gonna assume it's a dud. I know that's like not being very optimistic of me, but like, again, maybe people who watch this, who are a fan of the series, I'm sure that's, I'm sure they'll be excited. I'm sure, they'll be hyped. But yeah, I don't think if you have an emotional investment in this, probably wouldn't. But you know what? Whatever. Oh yeah, there's this Hitman movie. I've kind of seen a trailer for it. Not really.
Okay. This dude has been all over my social media lately. I don't know why.
He's just zooming up the popularity charts.
Yeah, like he was in a rom-com on Netflix not too long ago, but then just like it seems like every time I open up Facebook, there's like his face being like, he wants to be Batman. He wants to do this. He's going to be in this movie. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, I don't know. Glenn Powell has just been, I don't know. He snuck up on me, too. I was like, where the fuck did this man come from?
I know, right? I'm like, why? Like, just what? All of a sudden, he just like was. It's like that. I don't know if you've seen all the commercials, of course, because they've been playing during the hockey games and stuff like that. But there's like 3 specific commercials that star the same guy in it. And I'm like, man, this guy's thriving right now. He's just getting all the gigs. He's in the Tim Hortons commercial. He's in the Tide commercial, I think it is. And then he's in like a Maltesers commercial. I'm like, man, like, damn, yep.
I record them and then I can skip commercials.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Hitman's not a rom-com, but a comedy. So it sounds like, he's a tech nerd that has to be the part of a hitman. But surprise, I'm sure he'll be really good at it or something. I don't know. Or have lots of hilarity happen.
I guess, yeah.
But you know what? If it comes on Netflix, I guess in a couple days, maybe I'll give it a try.
It's and see, like, for just to give everyone some context as well too, we're going and we're reading these off of an article that just has pictures. We haven't seen the trailer for any of these too, so I feel like if we watch the trailer, our opinions would probably change.
Like I said, I think I saw like a brief trailer, but even then, it didn't clear up any questions I had.
Okay.
This is one of the ones I'm getting fed a lot. The Watchers, which I didn't realize till I read this, is is it included in the article? Okay, yeah. I thought it was directed by M. Night Shyamalan. He's producing, but it's his daughter who's directing.
Yes.
So we got some nepotism, but you know what? That's A-okay, I guess. Hopefully she does better than Francis Coppola's daughter.
I mean, I guess it'll be one of those ones that, if you're intrigued enough to see it, but, unfortunately, M. Night Shyamalan, for me, his movies have been a real hit or miss, so.
Oh, yeah. I would say, like, just based on, like, because I think you've obviously, obviously this is your realm of horror. I'm like, ooh, stay the fuck away. But it seems like as of late he's done a wee bit better. A wee bit, a wee. But like again, it's still pretty, from what I understand, hit or miss.
Yeah.
So my curiosity will be, how people, because I mean, from the trailers, it looks very unsettling, and there is like a strange premise of like, I don't know, the trailer I keep seeing on Instagram is like, oh, you gotta be inside, don't look in the well, don't do all this. And Dakota's like, I'm just gonna do it. Why not? So, I don't know. I think there could be potential there, but again, I'm not the horror expert, so I will leave that up to you.
Yeah, we will see, honestly. We will see.
Okay, so this one I am very excited for. Inside Out 2.
Yes.
I think as of today, they released another trailer because, that's how they be. But yeah, all the emotions are back. We have bunch of new emotions: anxiety, fear, and disgust. They also showed in the new trailer nostalgia, which is a nice old grandma. I was like, that's so funny. But I don't know, like the first Inside Out was amazeballs, so I feel like this one has a lot to live up to, but I also, like, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I'm sure if we looked back, I probably was like, I don't know what this movie's about. So, who knows? I want to be hopeful. It's a Pixar film, so I feel like there's neso been in my mind a bad Pixar film. Except for The Good Dinosaur. That was wild. But so at minimum, it will be a good time. But how emotionally broken I'll be afterwards is debatable.
Right?
Still can't get over.
It's definitely
Bonzo?
not one of those movies that you go into being like, yeah, fun Pixar movie, great. You have to be like, I need to be emotionally prepared for this.
Right? All my emotions need to be prepared.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to talk about this one. I want to talk about the bike riders.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Tom Harley or Harley. No, what's his name?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Like, I don't know who said to him, "Hey," like, because again, I don't know if this is based on a true story. I got the vibe that it's like, and that it's not, but maybe I'm wrong. Because his choice to have this most squeaky Mickey Mouse voice in a biker gang is so weirdly off-putting.
Well, because this is supposed to be set in the 50s, right? I'm guessing.
Have you seen the trailer for this?
There was a trailer that played during when I went to go see If.
Okay.
Oh, it's in the 60s. Yeah, in the late 1960s. And I think the idea was he was trying to go for like a greaser kind of like, forget about it, like those kind of like weird, like, yeah, because like in the movie Grease.
Yeah, but like,
how they have that voice and stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's what I got out of it.
Okay, but you've heard his voice.
Yes, yeah.
Like, so weird when he's trying to be like threatening, and I'm like, it's not working, bud.
Yeah,
it's
to me this movie is giving me like Easy Rider meets The Outsiders kind of vibe.
And there he is again, Austin Butler, again just showing up. I don't know. Maybe it again with the case of Glenn Powell. To me, it felt like it came out of nowhere. But like Austin Butler, like I know he's been creeping. He's been creeping on the sides.
Yeah, he's been doing a few movies lately.
It's just very hard because I just remember him from like Zoe 101. I'm just like, you silly man.
Right?
I get you're an actor now, and everyone talks about how like he's such a, method actor and goes above and beyond.
Yeah.
That don't impress me much, okay? That don't impress me.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Inspired by the photographer Danny's book on real-life Chicago bikers.
Yeah.
So who's the photographer? Is Ed Hardy the photographer?
The Shutterbug himself is a character played by Challengers' Mike Fast. Director Jeff Nichols' drama toggles between the group's leader, Tom Hardy, who's struggling and scheming to keep their enemies at bay, and a young biker, Austin Butler, and his old lady, Jodie Comer.
And his old lady?
Oh, that's what they used to call their girlfriends.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
that's not.
she's the same age as him. I'm pretty sure if she's not younger. Like,
I was like, yeah. Whoa,
That's
whoa,
weird.
whoa. Oh, okay. So this one, Thelma looks like a badass. An old lady on her mini scooter. Let's fucking go. Prepare yourself. June Squibb, action hero. Hell yeah. Plays a woman who gets stuck into a phone scam involving an audio deepfake of her grandson. Angry that she got swindled out of $10,000, the elder lady decides to borrow a pistol and get revenge. And with her best friend riding shotgun, you don't mess with Squibb. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I'm sold. Fuck yeah. Again, I don't know if I go to theaters to see that, but like that sounds like a dope. I mean, cuz again, like we were just talking about here, see, we just knew it would all tie together. You know, like AI, like people use the deep fakes of people's voices and they scam unfortunately a lot of elderly people, cuz I mean, to be fair, like I saw on a show, like they play the comparison and it's good. Like it's like the only way you know it's a scam is because they're like, give me $10,000 in iTunes gift cards, and you're like, huh?
Yeah.
Or
Do
it's
they even make iTunes gift cards anymore?
I don't think so, but that was used to be. That shows how, like, I'm just gonna age myself right there. But like that's how they would, like, they used to get you, was like you have to buy X amount of gift cards. Yeah. And you're like, huh?
Yeah.
So like, if you're savvy enough to know that, you know, but yeah, there's like a lot of unfortunately cases in the news, so that's so funny that this is like a revenge movie, and I want to see her and her buddy zipping down with her pistol trying to find those people. That is so funny. What is that title?
Daddy-O?
Why? Already 0 out of 10. I hate that name. That's don't like that.
She needs a ride from JFK back to her apartment in Midtown Manhattan. Interesting. He is the veteran cabbie who takes her fare. Oh, I thought she was saying she needs an actual ride from actual JFK. I'm like, what?
To be fair, like I saw that too, and I was also like, so why is it called Daddy-O?
Yeah.
That's so fucking
I know.
weird.
I'm like, oh, okay, interesting.
It's still weird.
Instantly lost interest. Instantly lost interest.
So weird. Oh yeah, The Quiet Place Day 1. Maybe for I mean, again, horror's not my thing, but I mean the trailers look kind of cool, and you have
Eddie.
But to say Steve, but it's Eddie from Stranger Things, and again Beverly Hill Cops.
Oh, another Eddie.
All the Eddies.
All the Eddies. Yep.
Oh yeah, Fly Me to the Moon. That has some buzz around it, but I don't think I've seen a trailer for it.
Yep.
I don't. Yeah, because I thought it was a space race, but is he an actor? I don't know.
Oh, well, okay, this one's directed by Greg Berlanti, so that could be cool, because he's the showrunner for the Arrowverse shows.
Oh.
So that could be cool.
He's making a movie, Fly Me to the Moon?
Yeah, he's directing it.
Interesting. Well, I hope him the best. You know, you did great on the Arrowverse, so now if you probably want to do something different, that's totally okay.
Right.
Oh, here it is, Twisters. I just skipped past a lot of other movies because I was like, nope, and no. I remember going on the Twister ride at Universal. It was pretty fun.
The movie is really, really good. The original, like, I was kind of...
I've never seen the original.
Oh, you should watch it. It's really good. And Bill Paxton, prime. Like, he was just such a prime actor for the 80s, and, like, that was a classic role for him. But...
hell yeah.
I don't know. Oh, look, surprise. Glenn Powell's in this one too.
Surprise. Yeah, I knew that. I was like, that man's everywhere now.
But I was shocked that they were making a remake of this, just because I didn't understand why. Like, again, I feel like actually if we want, we should do a podcast episode on Twister, and then if we feel like watching the remake, we can, because the special effects alone for that time were like really well done for that movie. So I'd be curious to know your thoughts on it, but it's a classic.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was such a good movie.
I'm down. That sounds like a lot of fun. And then yeah, we got Deadpool Wolverine. I'm pretty psyched. That's in July.
DD.
I'm pretty sure I actually saw an ad for this as well, which is so bizarre. But again, yeah, it was very indie vibes. This looks like some kind of horror thing. Cockapoo, cuckoo, losing my fucking brains. Where was the other one? Oh yeah, Borderlands. I've never played the video game, but video game movies are making a big comeback.
What an interesting cast of people too.
Right? Again, I've never played the game, so I don't know how people feel about these acting choices. They'll probably have things to say about the actor choices for these people for their roles, but I don't know. Jamie Lee Curtis, like, they got some pretty big names.
Yeah, and Eli Roth is directing it, so that could be interesting.
Maybe he'll surprise. I don't know. And then, I don't recognize. Yeah, wow. Maybe this is one of the first summers I'm like, huh? Mm-hmm. Huh? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of horror. And like you said, a lot of indie films. We got an Alien movie.
Yes, the new Alien movie I've heard is supposed to be good, so...
fingers crossed, but you'll have to let me know.
All of them have been pretty decent so far, so we'll see. The Crow. I was also shocked that they were remaking this. Again, I shouldn't be, but at this point, I'm like, is anything sacred anymore, you guys?
No, it's not. But again, maybe this is me being ignorant, but I never saw the original Crow, so I don't know what the appeal is. It just seems like the appeal is that the guy who, I'm very sorry, I cannot remember his name, he unfortunately, did he pass away during shooting or just a little after?
Yeah, so Brandon Lee, which is Bruce Lee's son, he unfortunately, because of one of the stunts that was being filmed in the movie, he got shot and unfortunately died. So yeah, and so that was kind of the big hype that surrounds the movie.
Right? I feel like, and
it's got a cult following because of it, for sure. But yeah,
and that makes sense. I don't think people should be dying for that extreme for art. Again, I love art, but maybe that's a little too much. But obviously, that was an unfortunate accident. But that's all I ever hear about. I don't know if the movie's any good.
It is interesting. It's obviously dated, but I remember watching it for the first time. I want to say if maybe during COVID, actually, I think we might have sat down to watch it, but it was different. It was kind of this he wants to get revenge for what happened to his it was either his girlfriend or his family. I can't remember. It was one of the two. And so he gets the crazy dark makeup and he starts kind of pulling a Batman basically and just kind of going around and going after all the people that jumped himself and his girlfriend, I believe it was.
I see. And they got a Skarsgård in the role, so...
Oh yeah, there we go.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Okay, blah, 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 blah. Based on the comic series... It's based off a comic series about the late musician brought back from the dead to avenge the murder of his soulmate. So there you go. That's what it was.
There it is.
So it's very... Now that I see the comic series thing, it makes sense for kind of the art direction that they take with the movie. So yeah.
Hey, there we go. Superhero film.
There you go, yeah.
We got our comic film.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, it feels like they're more indie, more not conventional for a somewhat... Sorry, Mike, that was probably way too close. Just not I think we would want to emphasize is not... I don't think we're used to this kind of summer blockbuster summer.
Yeah.
Per se.
This is the first time that it feels different.
Right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to be that's a bad thing, because who knows? Maybe there's some gems that'll pop up and it's going to be great.
Right?
Great. But, yeah, I'll just be interested to see what the numbers will be over the summer, because, I think I mentioned on the podcast, I don't know how many episodes ago, that Memorial Day weekend that just happened, it's the worst it's been in 40 years. So, I would be curious how this summer pans out. Yeah. Because again, I know we brought up the fact, there's no superhero movies, but I think there's just some and again, I know we were complaining about the franchises, and the reboots, but I think that's what's consistently putting people's butts in seats, unfortunately.
Well, but part of me also wonders too, unless I'm just completely living under a rock, but
Me too.
feel
We're
like
under that same rock.
I feel like because of the algorithms and stuff too, I'm not getting fed quite as much promotion for movies and shows as well. So I don't know about anything unless, like you were saying last episode, unless it's directly being advertised by the actors who are in it and I follow them kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And that's 100% true. I remember there was a MatPat video. I don't remember what it was particularly, but it was talking about like what is the most popular TV show of all time. And like no one got it right, but it was Yellowstone.
Yeah.
And it seemed like crazy because it's like, well, that's not what my algorithm is feeding me.
Yeah.
But that was what the numbers were saying. So
interesting.
I honestly 100%. Because maybe, because I know we were, I don't want to seem like we're complaining, but we're just pointing out these things, okay? People were just slightly pointing them out. But maybe like someone else is getting fed something entirely different, While we were on our little break, I was quickly looking through the other list, and it was pretty much we didn't miss anything. Like there's a couple Netflix things, but what was the one? Oh, the what is it? It runs in the not runs in the family. Where is it? A Family Affair, that Netflix movie with Nicole Kidman and Zac Efron, and I thought he was playing her dad, and I was like, that's really fucking wild. Yeah. But then again, I was getting fed these things that were like, oh, like it's crazy, Zac Efron's playing a dad, but that's actually not the story.
Oh, okay.
So the story is that she is a personal assistant to like this celebrity, who falls in love with her mom.
Oh, okay.
And so the whole thing is like, wow, that's really gross. Like I've seen this man, he's so picky, he's so arrogant, so like, basically the bottom line, he's not playing her dad, and that's where I was getting very confused about.
Interesting.
And with the name again, like Family Affair, it's like
makes you wonder,
right? Also, if you're a fan of Descendants, The Rise of Red it's on Disney Plus in July.
Interesting.
But yeah, I know there's one thing on here. Well, it's not on here in particular because I think it just came out. I think is what I'm probably most interested right now is this show. I guess it's a show. I thought it was a movie. It's a show on Netflix called Eric with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, okay.
You should watch the trailer for it. It's really weird.
Yeah.
And what also makes it weird is I think it's supposed to be like a thriller, but they chose ABBA as the main song through the trailer, and it's weird. It makes me laugh every fucking time. It's so weird.
Interesting.
But basically his son gets abducted.
Yeah.
And so I think part of it is like the detective is trying to work the case and figure out what's going on.
Okay.
And obviously his parents are like riddled with like depression and guilt. But I guess Benedict Cumberbatch's character, he either runs or he's like the showrunner for like a puppet show, like think Sesame Street type deal.
Okay.
And so he finds these drawings of the puppet that his son was working on, and he's like, I'm gonna make the puppet and it will help find his son. So he's clearly losing his marbles. And so he brings this puppet to life, and I think at one point maybe the puppet, like in his like drunken psychosis, is talking to him. So
oh god, yeah. No, I'm out. I'm out.
Fucking weird.
I'm out. No, I can't.
That's so funny. I'm so in. I'm so ready. But you put me in front of a horror film? Absolutely fucking not.
Oh god. I'm telling you, E.T. and Labyrinth scarred me for life when it comes to like drama, puppets kind of movies. Like if it's not the Muppets, I don't want it.
This is a dark Muppets.
I can't do it. Hard pass. Hard pass for me.
Well, I'll let you know how it goes.
Yes, please. Actually, my mom and I have started watching an interesting series on Apple TV called The Big Door Prize.
Oh.
Which, I'm like, I have no words at the moment because it's not what I expected, but yet we're continuing to watch it to find out what happens because it's like interesting enough that we need to know where the direction of this story is going.
That's fair.
So there's like interesting twists and turns, but like the humor's really good too, and I feel like you'd enjoy it.
I think I've seen previews for it.
Okay, yeah. I feel like you would enjoy it. It's interesting, but yeah, we're like, there's 2 seasons or 3 seasons, I think.
Oh, okay.
And we're just on the cusp of finishing season 1, and it's interesting so far. Yeah.
There's that new show also. Sorry, we're getting so distracted. Dark Matter on Apple.
Oh yes, yeah.
And it's like my doppelganger has abducted me. And it's like parallel universes and stuff. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll give it a try.
Right.
But yeah, again, maybe, I don't know. The summer blockbuster, again, go back to summer blockbusters. It's been really fucking weird. But I'll say to that, I do like your idea of like watching the original Twister and like watching maybe some of these like ones that are being remade.
Yeah.
Just like, why the fuck not? Like,
right?
What better time? Like, what an excuse, you know?
Yeah. Why not?
And maybe we need a little break this summer, you know? Maybe we need
so.
to pretend to go outside, touch some grass, you know?
Feel the grass between your feet, breathe some fresh air, smell the flowers.
Be creative. But I mean, who knows? Like we said, it seems to be maybe some more indie, lots of horror this summer. So maybe one of them, because that's all it takes, right? Is sometimes like we think of it now, it's like, oh yeah, Jaws is this big summer, like all these movies that we thought, you know, but again, they started off probably as like, what the fuck is this film? A film about a shark? A film about a dinosaur? Like, who knows? Maybe there's just a film that's gonna just be like, wow, holy shit, that was amazing.
Right? And I mean, at this point, it's like, there's nowhere to go but up. So here's hoping that there's just, it's gonna be a lull for a little while in you know, Hollywood, or at least just in the movie seeing area, and then we'll, you know, there'll be like a surge, or just like things will slowly start trickling back. We'll get some really cool original things and some more fresh stories and takes to see.
I think though, like, I think I'm most excited for Inside Out 2, and I think random dark horse pick, I want to watch Thelma. That looks amazing. But yeah, is there any from our list today that you're like, yeah, maybe I will try to go to the theaters for? Debatable.
Honestly, I don't know.
I mean, you can say no. That's totally okay.
At this point, I do not know. Like, I have not seen any. I'd have to at least see one trailer to kind of like really make a solid decision. But at this point, I don't know. Nothing's really selling me, so.
Nothing's selling the cake.
Nope.
Oh, well. We'll just take a chill summer. That's okay.
Yeah, right?
We're allowed to do that. But yeah, I think, oh boy, that'll do it for today's episode. What did you guys think of the summer blockbuster list? Where you're like, wow, that was a surprise? Or is there any ones you are excited for? Let us know in those comments down below. And while you're down there, consider giving us a little like-see. And consider subscribing to Pretty Cool Gals, in my opinion. But anyways, guys, watch all the content, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, monkey.
Monkey.
And